Hello, guys. Welcome to my channel. It's your boy NYC Boy, and I'll be narrowing down my prediction for the FA Cup third round. So stay tuned. Hey, so welcome back, guys. So today was we had a set of games that was played the end of the third round, and some of the games they were straightforward. Some of the games was a little bit more closer than we think, and me myself today watching some of the games was a little bit nervous because the money. So for me today, the overall performance of some of these teams, I won't go through all, but I'll go through some that I like like Chelsea, Preston. You know, at the end of the day, you see a 4-0 game, but for me, it wasn't as easy as you think for Chelsea. As I said, they had to really work hard for that 4-0. But the two games that really stand out for me today, and I have to comment Bournemouth, and I also have to comment Brighton. So for me, I was watching both these games today. Um, you know, between you know screen time. Anyway, we'll get into it. So the first one I want to talk about is Brighton. That game today was something. Stroke City was leading Brighton 1-0. Brighton came and equalized at the end of the first half. Then Brighton came and scored in the second half. And now it was Stroke 1, Brighton 2. Then Stroke City came and equalized with Brighton. And when you got your money on games, you don't wanna see that. So I was really nervous, but I have to say, Brighton dig deep and they found the result. And I'm really not surprised at Brighton winning. Brighton has been a tremendous team. They really grown in the Premier League. They really, really, you know, came out as one of the most improved team for this season. And I'm sure, all the soccer fans and slash football fans around the world, they could agree with me. And, you know, the other game for me too was Bournemouth and QPR, Queens Park Rangers. That game, had my heart a little bit, you know, you know, the money, So, you know, it's relieving now for me. I could that. Newcastle destroyed Sunderland. So most of these games were straightforward for me. I knew the outcomes was gonna be like that. Of course, it's soccer, it's football, sometimes it doesn't work out all we plan. But let's go into tomorrow's game and see how tomorrow going to be looking like and what my predictions are for tomorrow. So let's get into it. First up on the list, we have West Ham playing Bristol City. West Ham playing at home. Tremendous performance from West Ham City with Arsenal. I just want to say that being a Man City fan, I just want to point that out. Great win against Arsenal. Anyway, West Ham has been in tremendous form. They are immaculate, you know, in defense. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna be honest. That game they played against Arsenal, and I hope Arsenal fans don't come at me, please. But they have been immaculate in defense lately. And I know people might say West Ham is not as consistent and blah 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 and all that, but I don't see no differences in this game coming. West Ham playing at home is gonna be a win for West Ham, and that's my prediction. And you guys are free to leave your comments in the comment box in the comment section. Just let me know what you think. But for me, it's an easy win for West Ham, and I'm not gonna say easy because I don't want to jinx it. I'm gonna just say it's a win for West Ham. Moving on to the next game, we have Luton and Bolton. Now, Bolton, uh, what happened to Bolton, guys? Anybody as old as me is here? Maybe the '90s kids could tell us what happened to Bolton. I haven't seen them in the Premier League for a while. What happened? Anyway, they come into Luton tomorrow to play, and that's never the stadium you want to come to play. Um, as a Man City fan, I'm gonna tell you, you know, that win we got at Luton, it wasn't easy, and at sometimes, he had me nervous. So, you know, Luton, I'm gonna go into it with a Luton win. Might be close than we think, so I might say Luton win by one. So the other game coming up, Shrewsbury and Wrexham. Shrewsbury and Wrexham. So let's get into the prediction for Shrewsbury and Wrexham. Um, all I know about Wrexham is that it's owned by a famous actor, or he has a shares in it. And I think that's a Scotland team. I haven't seen them play much, but I heard stories and I've seen them all over the media. And, it's said to be a team with a lot of belief, a team with a lot of will and power, you know. And for me, that's a good thing. And that's what you need when you're playing a competitive sport like football slash soccer for my American friends. So I honestly don't want to make a prediction on this because I really don't know much about these two teams. I haven't seen them play. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I'm not gonna be like the other so-called predictors that lie to y'all, so y'all could view they post. I'm the realest you gonna get, and I'm gonna tell you, I'm not sure about this game. I don't know much about this game. For me, this game could go anyway. Honestly, the next game on my list is Nottingham Forest and Blackpool. Man, and for a City fan, I could say thank you, Nottingham Forest, for beating Man United. Thank you so much. Anyway, let's get into it. Um, Nottingham Forest, under the new management, they have been playing exceptionally well. They still a little areas that need adjustment, but we don't expect a team to change overnight. It take time and take progress. The manager just got there and he's taken over, and we've seen improvement already because he hasn't lost any games so far. No, I don't think he lost no game so far. He played well. Yeah, I think he. I'm not sure. We'll check it out. But come Blackpool coming to the Fires, I don't see Blackpool coming away with a win here at Fires. Fires has been more organized defensively, and they getting goals lately. They've been scoring. So I think Nottingham Forest should go on with this win. Now on to my next prediction. Peterborough. Let me know if I said that right. And Leeds United. Um, Leeds, they fell out the Premier League and they mid-table in the championship. Sorry. Um, Peterborough. I don't know much about the team as well. I'm gonna be honest, but Leeds is not as consistent as I think they are. I know they lost a lot of players as well, but coming here, I'm not sure. I don't want to make a prediction on this game. I don't really know much, and now I just want to be honest. So I'm gonna leave that up to you guys in the comment section. Maybe you guys could educate me on this game, and let's see who get it right. So the next game on for here is West Brom on Albershot Town. Guys, what happened to West Brom? Where are the West Brom supporters? It's been too long. They haven't come back in the Premier League for so long. Um, West Brom has been steady. I watched them. I watched a few games actually with West Brom. They haven't looked, too bad, but they haven't looked too great either. I just want to add that in there, a little salt on the wound. But they haven't looked that great. They haven't looked that bad. But I think this year, I think this matchup right here is going to be interesting, and I feel like it might. I'ma choose, and I'ma be honest. I'ma tell you guys, both teams is gonna score, and that's my pick. Both teams to score. That's my pick. And on to the next game, my game, which gonna be City and Huddersfield, and they're gonna come to the Etihad. What a game that's gonna be! What a game that's gonna be! And I'm gonna be the first one in front of the TV watching this game with my Man City jersey on. Anyway, um, this game is straightforward. The bookies they are on FanDuel, which is the app I use to bet on sports. Depends on where you live, the location. FanDuel may or may not work for you. So there's other options out there you guys could use. Um, yeah, city all the way. There's no other way. City all the way. There's no other way. And I see this to go over 2.5. Can't say I never told you. And without further ado, the game of the hour, the game of the day, the game of the century. Oh, I'm joking. Anyway, let's go into it. The big game of the day. I know every supporter of Liverpool, Arsenal, and Man United, and even me, a Man City fan. Everybody gonna be watching this game. I know it's not Premier League game, but this is gonna be a hype up. It's this is a little, you know, something for your taste buds for the Premier League game. So Arsenal and Liverpool, they're about to get in it, man. They're about to get in it tomorrow at 11 a.m. Eastern time. They're about to get in it. It's about to go down. Maybe this game will be predicting who comes second and who comes third behind Manchester City. Anyway, let's get into it on a serious note. Arsenal for me, and I feel like everybody knows, and a lot of Arsenal fans, they are nervous right now because they have seen their team went from one of the best teams in the league to one of the most in out of form team right now. Defensively, they've been terrible. Hopefully, the transfer market that's open now could Arsenal could adjust their back line and maybe get a good striker. I'm not gonna lie, I'm disappointed in Jesus, knowing that he's a Man City player coming to Arsenal. He hasn't made a big difference there. He did score, I'm not gonna lie, but when you got your winger that's getting more goals than you, something is wrong. You need to reevaluate yourself, bro. Anyway, Liverpool, they're not at their best either, but they've been winning games. They've only lost one Premier League game this season, and that's great. But they have drawn also a lot. They've drawn, I think, 9 games. So that's why they haven't been leading the table by a lot either. They started the season off, Liverpool started off the season off terribly. I'm not gonna lie. They disappointed. They started the season off disappointedly, but they did pick up. And the key thing is they didn't lose a lot of games. They only lost one. Please remember that. They're gonna be coming to the Emirates. Liverpool is gonna be at the Emirates. I know Arsenal have to redeem themselves. This is a game Arsenal can't afford to lose. They need to reassure their fans. They need to reassure themselves they can be title competitors. They need to. They need this win. They need this win more than Liverpool do. So before I make my prediction, I'm gonna speak about Liverpool. With Liverpool at the current form they're at, they haven't really got a team to really test them defensively. And I feel like Arsenal is about to do that tomorrow. I feel like Arsenal is just gonna come out the bullpen, the dressing room, and just go straight at it. They need the win. They have to reassure themselves. They have to reassure their fans. You know, Liverpool on the other end, they're gonna be coming more relaxed for the fact that they'll feel confident of the wins they've been having, the success they've been having in the Premier League and also in the European League. Yeah, yes, guys, Europea. They're not playing Champions League football. Trash. Anyway, yeah, Mohamed Salah, congrats to him. You know, he had his 200 goal for Liverpool, and he's been a big player for Liverpool. I feel like he carried Liverpool on his shoulder for a good while now, a few seasons now. He carried the Liverpool jersey on his back, and they're about to lose him. Um, he's about to leave. I heard rumors, transfer rumors, allegedly that he's gonna be going to the Saudi League, and that's gonna be a big gap to fit. I don't know who's gonna be able to fill that gap. Hopefully Liverpool could find somebody. But my prediction for this game is gonna be Arsenal 2, Liverpool 1. It's gonna be a close game, but Arsenal is gonna come out on top only because they need this more. So that's it, guys. Thank you for tuning in. Appreciate y'all. Please leave your comment. Please like. Please subscribe. Please share. Yeah. So until the next time, I'm gonna see you guys. Peace.